Hi everyone, it's Wednesday the 11th of January, and this week we have the Alexandria Challenge map set. We've got Scout Carol as our star hero to help us, which is a bit of a shame, but because I quite like this map set, and it's a really nice one for threat reduction and melee. So if you like that, then it should be a good week for you. And some of the maps are a bit difficult with ranged people. The weekend event is radioactive, so be more active, get more radios, so get down on those season missions and grind away. You should be able to get quite a few over the course of the weekend. But let's get on with the maps, and the first one is gate crashing. This one is quite easy. It can actually be done in 3 turns with a decent spawn, especially if you've got Beta in lead, but unfortunately we've got Carol, but Beta in there might help do it in those 3 turns. If not, then just take your time with threat reduction. There's a spawn every time you push the gate. You can spawn block 2 of them, and I've got videos on my channel showing how to do that. And if you have Pizza Glen in there, you can push the gate a couple of times and get out in 3 turns with a decent spawn. Again, have a look at my previous videos to see how to do that, and I'm sure I will be doing it again this week. The next map is Good Neighbours, probably my favourite map up until around 70 plus. I think it might be around 80 actually, when it turns into a 1-turn spawn. But until then, you can go threat reduction on this, herding, just keep the threat down and you should be fine with it. Again, there's 3 boxes to open. Each one triggers an auto spawn, which can be spawn blocked, or it comes out far away from you. So when you open the far right box, you want to be stood all against the far right walled spawn block. The top box, you want to be stood either in bottom left or bottom right 2 spaces. And on the left hand side, you want to be stood by the car, front of the car and the car windshield. And that will spawn block anything coming out too close to you there. Not, as I say, quite a fun map, and but the next map is Yardwork. This one is where you do want to bring range, particularly Mercer. Walkers start right in front of you, so you want to be able to kill them really quickly or stun them. So Mercer and Zeke are probably going to be good choices on this one. Tank in front of you is what you want to work on straight away, and then once you've killed everything in front of you, work on the stuff on the right. Might be a bit trickier depending on how many Commonwealth walkers there are in Nightmare right in front of you, because it's going to be tricky not to get hit by them. But if you've got until then, if you've got Mercer with the Rosita's assault rifle, you should be fine. Next map is Backflop, and this one is also a very tricky map, particularly high into Nightmare. Early on, you want to keep threat reduction, and you want to go and open the crates. There's one at the top, and then the rest are on the left hand side. Once you've found the 3rd correct crate, you get an auto spawn by the line of 2 walkers and a tank. So there's a couple of ways of playing it. You can either open the last box, being the one at the top, and then you hopefully will be able to get to the exit without having to kill them, or you just open them as quickly as possible and kill the tank on the way out. The incoming comes in from everywhere, so if you can keep the threat down early on, that's good. But in Nightmare, it's very much a case of run in, get the first 3 boxes with Pizza Glen, hope it's the answer, and throw a flare. Tough map. Probably the hardest map, apart from round 80. The next map is Red Carpet. So this one is a get to exit. Start with a couple of walkers in front of you, and there is a tank on the map. Incoming comes in from the sort of start area at the top and the back, so you sort of want to get forward quickly. If you've got Beta in there, you can usually herd some stuff, which helps. You don't normally have to kill too much. If you've got Huntsman Darrell in there at early levels, get the threat down, prowl back and forwards for the first few, and then you can sort of avoid the wandering walkers at the back and just get to exit. Even at high levels, chances are you're going to be wanting to stun and run. Again, a shame it's Carol's lead, but charge scouts might help you kill those original walkers that start near you, giving you a bit more time to position yourself to charge for the line. And the next and last map is Big Boss Man. So this is Kill the Tough Walker. There's a tough tank walker on the map, as well as a load of walkers within range of you. You need to be able to kill something pretty early. I tend to like to go right, but it does depend on the spawn. Charge Warriors is very useful this time. Charge Scouts will be fine up to a point. You want to kill the Tough Walker on Overwatch, because as soon as it dies, you'll get an auto spawn of 2 walkers on the top left and 4 or 5 on the right hand side. So be aware of that and position yourself appropriately, so that when it dies, either Overwatch or fire, you have your full turn to deal with that incoming. Don't kill it with your last survivor's last turn, because otherwise they're going to spawn and attack straight away. That's pretty much it for this week. A bit of a rushed overview, sorry about that, but hopefully you'll enjoy it. I know I will, so have fun, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.